Two legendary foes, one priceless artifact, and a web of betrayal. Red Notice 2 brings Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson face-to-face in a high-stakes battle of wits and strength. As the hunt for the Phoenix Crown unfolds, alliances shift, secrets unravel, and the line between hero and villain blurs in this explosive action thriller. Nathan Steele, a name that once ruled the criminal underworld, had become a ghost over the past 3 years. After his last daring heist, he disappeared without a trace, leaving law enforcement baffled and rivals frustrated. But his legend continued to grow, whispered in secret circles, a shadow that haunted anyone bold enough to aspire to his level. When news broke of the Phoenix Crown's theft, a priceless artifact protected by cutting-edge security in Paris, the world assumed Steele was back. Interpol issued a renewed red notice, branding him the prime suspect. But Steele, living in quiet obscurity, had nothing to do with it. Steele's quiet retreat is interrupted when his former contact, Elena, sends a desperate message. Someone has framed him, she says, and worse, the Phoenix Crown is more than a valuable artifact. Within it lies a microchip containing information that could destabilize global powers. The theft wasn't a heist, it was an act of war. Steele is reluctant to return to the world he left behind, but the stakes are too high, and his name is on the line. He sets out to clear his name, uncover the truth, and stop a catastrophe. His first lead takes him to a lavish black market auction in Dubai, where the Phoenix Crown is rumored to appear. Steele blends seamlessly into the elite crowd, his sharp suit and confident demeanor masking the tension simmering beneath the surface. Among the attendees is Claire Bennett, an Interpol agent with a relentless drive to catch Steele. She's smart, resourceful, and skeptical of the rumors surrounding him. When Steele spots the crown and begins his move, Claire intercepts him. Their encounter crackles with tension as Steele evades capture by charming her with quick wit and uncanny insights into the real culprits behind the heist. The auction erupts into chaos when Victor Armand, a powerful criminal mastermind played by Dwayne Johnson, arrives with his private army. Victor is not just a thief. He's a tactician, a leader, and a man with a vision. His syndicate orchestrated the theft, and he intends to sell the data on the microchip to the highest bidder. Steele's quick thinking allows him to escape with Claire in pursuit, but not before Victor's men ignite a violent firefight. Steele and Claire are forced into an uneasy truce, escaping together in a pulse-pounding car chase through Dubai's glittering cityscape. As they regroup, Steele reveals what he knows about Victor's plan. Claire, initially skeptical, begins to see the truth in Steele's claims. Victor's syndicate isn't just selling information, they're destabilizing nations, playing a dangerous game that could spark global conflict. Steele convinces Claire to work with him, not out of trust but necessity. Their partnership is fraught with tension, as Claire struggles to reconcile her duty with her growing realization that Steele isn't the villain she expected. Their pursuit of Victor leads them to Istanbul, where the syndicate plans to transport the crown aboard a cargo ship. Steele devises an intricate plan to intercept it, relying on disguises, decoys, and a high-tech arsenal. The heist unfolds with precision, but Victor anticipated their move. As Steele and Claire make their way through the ship, they're ambushed. A thrilling sequence follows, with Steele using his agility and tactical brilliance to outmaneuver Victor's men. Claire's combat skills shine, and the two form a seamless team under fire. Just when it seems they've succeeded, Vincent Drake appears, a wild card and Steele's former rival. Drake's appearance adds a chaotic energy to the operation. Reckless and opportunistic, he's after the crown for his own gain. Steele reluctantly joins forces with Drake to escape Victor's clutches, their dynamic a mix of grudging respect and simmering rivalry. The trio's escape on speedboats through the Bosphorus Strait is a heart-pounding sequence, blending high-octane action with breathtaking visuals. The trail leads them to Berlin, where Steele discovers Victor's true plan, a high-stakes auction of the microchip's data to the world's most dangerous players. Steele and Claire infiltrate the event, navigating a labyrinth of deception and danger. Victor, ever the strategist, is prepared for their arrival. Steele confronts Victor in a tense exchange, each man testing the other's resolve. Steel's charm and intellect clash with Victor's raw power and unyielding ambition. As the auction unfolds, Steel and Claire spring their trap, exposing Victor's plan and turning the bidders against him. The scene explodes into chaos with gunfire, explosions, and a dramatic chase through Berlin streets. Steel's clever maneuvers and Claire's precision keep them ahead, but Victor escapes, the Phoenix crown still in his possession. The final act takes them to a remote fortress in the Swiss Alps, where Victor plans to finalize the sale. The fortress is a fortress of high-tech defenses and brutal terrain, a stark contrast to the elegance of earlier settings. Steel and Claire infiltrate the stronghold in a daring sequence, blending stealth and action. Inside, they face Victor's enforcers and Drake, who reappears with his own agenda. The climax is a battle of wills and skill. Steel confronts Victor in a brutal showdown, their contrasting styles clashing in a visceral fight. Victor's strength and determination push Steel to his limits, but Steel's ingenuity and relentless drive give him the edge. Claire faces her own trial, taking on Victor's second-in-command in a tense and skillful fight. In a surprising twist, Drake sides with Steel and Claire, his opportunism giving way to a grudging sense of loyalty. Together, they dismantle Victor's operation, recover the crown, and destroy the microchip. Steel's decision to destroy the data, rather than use it for personal gain, marks a turning point for his character. As the dust settles, Steel walks away, his mission complete. Claire watches him go, her respect for him evident despite the gulf between them. The final shot lingers on Steel, his silhouette against the snowy peaks, a man who thrives in the shadows, yet carries a flicker of light within. The story leaves the audience breathless, eager for what lies ahead in his unpredictable journey.